Dr. Nayak, I must congratulate you on the felicitation at the outset. Dr. Nayak and our team have been working together for the last 15 to 20 years because we have a lot of common areas to work. As a surgeon, he is a very skillful, and his natural skill with the precision work that he does, it's really worth watching. I think his surgical skills and as a person total, he is an ideal icon as well as a mentor to the junior and upcoming head and neck surgeons. Thank you.
I knew Dr. Nayak for the last 25 years since he had joined this hospital. His elder brother, Mr. Nayak, nephrologist, came to my room and introduced him to me and said that my younger brother is joining. Please help him and take care of him. But today he has become so big that we have to take help from him in difficult cases. He is a very good surgeon and he is immaculate, very cool and quiet. He is very popular in doing all difficult cases. He gets cases from South Africa and different parts of the world. He is known as a good surgeon. He is very calm and quiet during surgeries. I have never seen him losing his temper while doing surgeries. He is very cordial with all his colleagues. He is a family type of man. He enjoys his life outside the hospital. Now recently he is developing a lot of interest in teaching. He started his fellowship program in head and neck surgery. So because of that, he started regular classes on his Thursdays. On top of that, now I knew that he has released 2 books in this hospital. Any difficult situation when I come across, you call him, immediately he comes and eases the problem. So I like him personally. He's quite calm and does not involve in others' affairs. He does his job and relaxes himself. I wish him all the best in his future career.
I've known Dr. Umanath Nayak for about 10 years now since I joined Apollo. What should a good doctor be? He should be knowledgeable about his area. He should be warm, assuring, balanced, attentive to patients' needs, and professional. I would say Dr. Umanath is all that. He's a good doctor. As pathologists, we interact with him on a regular basis, and he has a very good understanding about our field as well. He pushes when he has to, he criticizes now and then, and accepts our limitations, which is how it should be. He also is very interested in teaching, and he is willing to go that extra mile, tell the juniors about what he knows. And it is also admirable in all this busy schedule, he finds the time to write. I enjoy reading Fatal Margin and looking forward to reading more books from him.
My association with Dr. Nayak is almost 10 years old before I joined Apollo. That's because as a head and neck surgeon, he is known well beyond the confines of this hospital, and he has got a standing in a national level for many, many years, in fact almost 2 decades. And after joining Apollo, I must say that he has been one of the most interesting persons that I've met, not just as a doctor whose surgical skills and oncology skills are well known, not only in the hospital but also outside all over the country. My association in the last 8 or 9 years or so, I must say the most important thing I've done is that how to keep the whole medical profession in perspective as a part of your whole life, and give the importance that's just due and not more than that. And that's exactly how he has done. He has been able to achieve many things in his life beyond just the professional achievement, and today he is probably one of the most well-known head and neck surgeons in the country. It's a great thing that he has chosen to pass on his skills by studying the fellowship, which is recognized by a national body, and his legacy will live on in this process. I must say that I'm very happy and very proud to have him as a colleague, as a peer and a guide and a friend.
I'm very happy and more comfortable to us with Sir Nayak sir, and he's very calm, quiet and jolly type also. He used to listen music while doing his surgeries. He will take care about his staff as well as his department. Heartfully, I'm wishing all the very best for sir.
After completion of my post-graduation in ENT, I was looking for the venues to do further subspecialization. So I joined as a registrar under him in 2010 for further training in head and neck specialization. So after joining and working with him, I developed interest and decided to take head and neck as my profession. After completing my fellowship and I joined him, it's now 1.5 years since we both are working as a team. To first speak about his contributions to the field of head and neck, to my knowledge, he is the first head and neck surgeon in India, and his main contribution is in the field of laryngectomy and voice rehabilitation of laryngectomy patients. And he holds the record of organizing a oldest laryngectomy club. It's a self-help group for the laryngectomy patients. When we come to the professional work, we work as a team. It was a pleasure to work with him. There's absolutely no stress. Qualities which I like in his are the discipline, and his clinical acumen is very good. And even though he being a senior, he is open to the ideas from juniors. That is what I really like about him. And he is very much interested in training people. He has a very passion for teaching.
Generally, surgeons and biochemists don't interact much. But later on, and in the last more than 10 years, I had come into contact with Dr. UK Nayak. I find him very academically oriented. We worked on quite a few academic projects, and also we do interact with the intraoperative PTH samples. Our entire department is on toes when he sends the samples. And also I find it really amazing how he balances his hectic surgical schedules to also find time to for his passion of writing as an author, and the fatal margin and all. It is really amazing, awesome. I wish you all the best, Dr. Nayak, and in all your future endeavors as a surgeon as well as author. So I do look forward to more books of yours.
He is a nice surgeon. He does the surgery in such a way so that everything goes perfectly. He never compromises for anything in the surgery. He explains everything about the surgery to the attenders as well as to the patients. He takes care of the patients very well as well as the staff also. I wish him good luck in the future. Thank you.
It is indeed a great pleasure to be able to talk something about Dr. Nayak. He is one of the most disciplined, hardworking, sincere and dedicated persons that I have ever seen. In terms of his skill as a surgeon, he is very well known. People come from every nook and corner of the country seeking him out, and he is even a very well respected person even in the international circles. And apart from just being a skilled surgeon, he has a very good clinical judgment, and his clinical skills are, I think, unmatched, and we have a lot to learn from him as juniors. Despite having achieved so much in his career, I think he has an immense amount of respect and encouragement for his colleagues and his juniors, and that is something that several people have to learn from him. And apart from just being a good surgeon, sir also finds time for his family, his friends, and passion of writing. And I think he has the most perfect balance of everything in his life, and 15-20 years down the line, I think even if I'm able to achieve half of what he's achieved, it will be something very great. And Apollo Hospitals as such is very lucky to have Dr. Nayak, and we are indeed honored to be part of his team and being part of his colleagues.
His contribution to the development of head and neck oncology as subspecialty is not hidden from us. I thank him for being there, and especially value his concerns for the younger generations of head and neck surgeons to be trained and well equipped with skilled hands.
Dr. Nayak is a great person. He's very good, and he's a very kind person. He explains us very clearly about his schedules and program, and he is very firm on his decisions. I am very proud to work with such a great person. Thank you.
For the last 22 years, I have been working with Nayak sir. He is a very committed and dedicated person. He is also concerned about his patient care and their satisfaction. Nayak sir is calm and peaceful person. He takes well care of his staff in department. Thank you for all the support throughout my career. All the best wishes.
Dr. Nayak, you've been such a great support for me. When I first started here 3 years back, you kind of took me into the fold and kind of showed me the way around and supported me throughout. I've learned so much from you, and that learning process is still continuing. I really appreciate all that you have helped me out with. Thank you so much for all your help.
I have worked with Dr. Nayak for about 4 years now. I think working with him is like a blessing. I don't think I could have asked for anything better. He's been my mentor for the last 4 years, and he's an amazing human being. He's one of the most well-balanced, disciplined, complete human being I can say, and perfectionist for sure. And he's also very adventurous and light-hearted. He's open to discussions. I think he's more like a father figure to anybody and everybody who works under him. I think the entire team can vouch for that. Working with him has been one of the best experiences of my life. I think he's more or less made me what I am and made anybody and everybody in his team what they are. He's given us a position, he's made us open to ideas, and he's taught us everything, pretty much almost everything, and he's taught us how to be on our own. He's always open to any kind of ideas, he's open to discussions. Apart from that, he's also a very empathetic human being, and he knows how to manage his entire life. He can come to work on time, finish his work on time, get out and find things for his hobbies and other things and activities. So he's overall, like I said, a very well-balanced human being. I don't think words can ever cover up for what I want to say for Dr. Nayak. I have indeed a lot of gratitude and respect for a person of that caliber, and I can only just say thank you so much for making us what we are, and thank you for always being there like a father figure, like a godfather to each one of us. Thank you.
As you can see, good looks run in the family, and he's been quite generous in donating most of his hair to me. Every time I need help with a girl situation, I turn to my father for advice, and he never disappoints, which makes me wonder exactly what he was doing during his college days. Every time I tell my friends that my father is a cancer surgeon, they have a look of awe on their face, and they wonder how difficult it must be to deal with death day in and day out. But you've never let your stress show, and it shows that you're not only an effective doctor but also someone who can handle life extremely well. And both Mummy and I are extremely grateful that you've never brought the stresses of the hospital back home. Both Mummy and I are extremely proud of you, and I'm grateful that I can call myself your son. Best of luck for the new book, and if it turns into a movie, please get me a role.
Hi Umi, I hope this video is a pleasant surprise for you. 24 years back, when I had met you, I had seen a confident, intelligent and a loving human being, and in that instant I knew I wanted to spend my life with you. You have wooed me with gifts and love, mesmerized me with your stories, and continually shake me with laughter, with your wit and great sense of humor. At the time we were dating, you had mentioned you wanted to write a book, and now you have 3 beautiful books which so many of us have loved and enjoyed. A lot of your achievements are because of your headstrong attitude and stubborn nature. But this, I guess, is a blessing in disguise, because it means you achieve whatever you want to. Sometimes I'm jealous of your obsession with your new book, but I guess that's the best competition any wife could ask for. For Jatin and me, you'll always remain the crisis guy, the person we turn to with our insecurities and anxieties. And for me, you've been everything I could have asked for in a husband and much more. You will always have my heart. And last but not the least, thank you Apollo Hospitals for this wonderful gesture and for strengthening bonds.